Well, Senator Dick Durbin says it's honestly up to Republicans. Many of them have been swaying back and forth on the issue for months. People I spoke to say they're not surprised to see that Governor Rauner's doing poorly in the polls, but experts say not to count him out of the governor's race just yet. Family tells me that it all began as a dare while they were on their way home from school. Idris Alford, just 14 years old, decided to jump out the back of a school bus while it was moving. Many places have already done away with gender-based pricing, so this woman's jacket will cost me the same as any man's suit coat. Well, the ultimate goal is to teach kids how to build robots and to get them interested and excited about competing in nationwide competitions. They were leaving an ice cream social when they attempted to drive across this intersection. That's when the train struck them on the driver's side. A construction site like this one employs about 10 people, and when you include those who are subcontracted, the amount of people out of a job could be double. Coroner has just released new information. The name of that woman shot and killed is Sheena Malone. Now, police believe she was not the intended target. I saw tears, I saw smiles, but most of all, I saw so many people who truly admired Captain Joe Smith.
I went, no way. And I even went in and double checked the bracelet just to make sure I wasn't seeing things. And sure enough, it was Joseph.
Anita Renshaw says she couldn't believe her eyes. After more than 40 years, the mystery man on her MIA war bracelet was discovered.
I was so glad that they found him.
In 1971, Captain Joe Smith, an Air Force pilot, went missing after his plane was shot down while flying over Cambodia. His body was never found. A few years later, Renshaw got a bracelet in his memory at an anti-war rally in St. Louis.
And we went to this one protest march, and they were giving out MIA bracelets. And I happened to get the one for Joseph Smith.
Until she saw the story of his homecoming, all she knew of him was his name and the state he was from, Illinois.
And I've had it all these years. I didn't know what part of Illinois he was from, and every once in a while I would go look in the box and I would just say a little prayer that we would find him.
As the former wife of a Vietnam veteran and the daughter of a World War II veteran, she says it was important to never forget the sacrifice Smith made.
He was important, and I was hoping that somebody down the line would find him.
And that wish came true. Monday, just 34 miles from her, Captain Smith was laid to rest in his hometown of Assumption, Illinois. After learning about him, she says she feels honored to have carried his memory.
Yeah, I wish I could have known him.
In Strasburg, Raquel Martin, WCIA3, your local news leader.
The budget crisis didn't affect personally a lot of people. If the schools don't open, lots of people are going to be affected, and that's going to be the big difference.
A difference many speculate could hurt the governor's already plummeting approval ratings.
He may not deserve 100% of the blame. That's where most of the blame will go.
It's a frustrating pull for some of his supporters.
One guy does not run the entire state. I mean, everybody has responsibility.
But some don't see it that way. The Democratic Governors Association is a national group pushing to elect Democrats. Their survey finds Rauner's job approval rating dipped 5% since January. The DGA says Rauner's own supporters are starting to turn on him.
I'm kind of pleased to hear that. He's been very ineffective.
Experts say the declining trust stems from the 2-year budget impasse, looming student funding crisis, and an inability to fulfill campaign promises from his turnaround agenda.
You got a lot of unhappy people.
And according to the National Journal, it could cost him in 2018. They rank Rauner as the least likely governor to be reelected.
He's got a lot of ground to make up.
People I spoke to say they're not surprised to see that Governor Rauner's doing poorly in the polls, but experts say not to count him out of the governor's race just yet.
The election is still a year and a half away. A lot can happen.
And despite ratings now, supporters say he's still got a chance.
I think he's doing a great job.
Springfield police are on the hunt to find a gunman last seen in this car. He's responsible for shooting and killing a pregnant young woman Tuesday night in Springfield.
A small group of people standing outside socializing when a vehicle westbound on Ash Street stopped at First Street, and then the front seat occupant of the vehicle opened fire into the group.
Police say the gunman shot 5 rounds into the crowd and struck the young woman in the torso.
Officers responding to that location found her at the side of a building between 2 houses with a serious injury.
The 28-year-old was rushed to St. John's Hospital. She died just an hour after arrival, but doctors were able to save the child. Community members in disbelief.
It's not right.
Why would a person want to do that? There ain't no right to kill an innocent woman.
It's sad that the baby's going to be growing up now without a mother and won't even have a chance to know his or her mother.
The child was born nearly 4 months premature, and its condition remains uncertain.
Hoping the doctors are able to save the child's life.
Community members are hoping police can catch the murderer and get him off the streets.
What this world is coming to shoot somebody pregnant, sad.
That person should be put away for good.